Good morning, y'all. This is David, the Georgia photographer, and today I'm up in Chattanooga and I'm going to go on a morning photo walk. I'm meeting a friend. His name's Craig. Met him through the channel. He lives down in down below Tryon, Georgia, I believe. As you can see, beautiful, clear blue skies. It's nice and chilly today because last night a huge storm front blew through. Yesterday evening, it was beautiful weather, nice and warm. It was just great. The front moved through and brought a cold front in behind it, and now today it's brisk is the word I would use. I'm just waiting on Craig to show up, but today I'm running similar field of view machines. I've got them both with me. I've got the Leica SL2 with the 50mm Summicron SL, Apo, throw in some more acronyms and words here, and I've got the CL with I got the Leica M adapter L, which is basically their version of a adapter to convert M lenses to fit the L mount cameras. And it also has the electronics in the adapter to communicate to the camera that you're running an M lens. If you have the 6-bit coded lenses, it'll collect that EXIF data for you as well. But this is not a Leica lens. This is a Voigtlander 35mm f1.4. They call it a Nocton. I'm gonna review both of these lenses at some point for you guys, but right now these have very similar fields of view. And one of my goals for 2022 was to just shoot primarily one focal length all year, because I keep switching lenses, and when I review them I go out and shoot with 24s and 28s and 135s, and well, you never really get good using and seeing the world with a focal length until you use it. So the goal with this system here was to do that this year. I'm going to be running 50mm basically, and I don't know what Craig's bringing. I know he's a Sony shooter. He's got a bunch of Sony hardware. Last time we linked up, he had a gimbal, like a DJI Ronin or something. It was really nice. So we'll just see. Okay, so this is the first time I have ever had trouble with anybody in downtown Chattanooga about photography. There's a security guard right down there. He's in the Miller Brothers building. He's security for them. This is his photo. As you can see, I took his photo. He was ranting and raving about how we ain't allowed to take pictures of stuff on the street. You know how laughable that is? I mean, if he'd have asked nice, then I would have went along with it, but he was a raging, demanding. I'm just gonna stop there. Like I said, if he'd have been civil about it, I would have went along with his idea, but he was absolutely demanding, and it's a public street. And I was trying to show my friend Craig here. Let's see, there's Craig. Hello. Who wants to shoot some street photography in Chattanooga, and I'm trying to get the background to work. Trying to get an interesting background. But this guy comes out and throws a tantrum. And now he's radioing his boss about photographers and stuff. All we're trying to do is get the cool reflections on the buildings. We got some pretty cool photos, but you know, we've moved on. No cops showed up. So, you know, because we weren't doing anything illegal. So, but it was just amazing that he would do that. So, all right, we're gonna see what else we can find photos of. Well, we've made it all the way over to Central Avenue. We're on the railroad viaduct. As you can, Craig is working on a 20mm wide angle photo so he can get the whole rail yard in the frame. I think he's trying to get motion blur on the moving train and freeze everything else. So I'm curious to see what it turns out like. Oh man, the pink rail car is pretty cool. But it'll be back in frame in just a second. We'll move on this side. There we go. But we came down Main Street, stopped under the railroad viaduct across this main, took quite a few photos there. And then we've made our way back down here. Across the road is the military cemetery in Chattanooga. And I took a frame there over the fence, but the entrance is on the far other side, and I'm really not wanting to walk all the way over just to go into the graveyard. But this is the first time I've ever ventured this far east in downtown. Pretty cool over here. All right, we've crossed the river. I don't know what the audio ran out on while I was on the railroad viaduct, but it ran out on something. But batteries went dead in the audio recorder, so that's why the audio got really, really wind noisy right after that. But now we've walked back down 11th Street. This is my first time. There, we went by a coffee shop. Here's a photo of it that I had never seen before. That was new for me. And then we crossed the railroad viaduct on 11th, and we found a different side of Chattanooga. And it's just interesting to see all of the stuff that we're seeing, like over here. I literally never knew that existed. I've never made it this far east, so this is new for me. But yeah, there's so much going on here that I was completely unaware of. So you got to take care of people, you know, take care of your community. It matters. All right, y'all, we're back to the truck. We have made our trek. We used the free shuttle riding somewhat to get some of the ride done, because Craig's foot is literally killing him. He can't walk. So next time we'll have better shoes.
Yes,
and
definitely have better shoes.
And we'll be able to be a little more prepared for the miles. We did nearly 7 miles today, even with his bad foot. So we've got a lot accomplished as far as walking. I'm curious to see what you come back with photos.
I'll be sending them to you as soon as I can there.
Awesome. They'll be in the video. I'll intersperse them as you've seen, since this is future David telling you about the past, because I'll place them in the video where it's relevant as far as where we were at. And maybe he got some good ones of the really, really cool guard we ran into today.
I got quite a few of them.
Well, but until next time, this is David, the Georgia photographer. And what am I going to tell you? Let me see here. Here we go. I'll use this one. Get your camera out and go take a picture with it. All right? We'll see you later. Bye-bye.